Hi everyone, Grayson here and welcome to my channel. So today I've got a little bit of maintenance to do. I have to replace a broken sprinkler head. I'm having the yard aerated and reseeded and wanted to get that done before they arrive. So I wanted to bring you along and show you how I get that done. It's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. It's 67 degrees. I am out here in a short sleeve shirt and I wanted to take advantage of this weather while I could. So let's go ahead and get this project started. So this sprinkler head was just broken off at the ground, so I'm actually going to have to dig this area up with my shovel, and then we're going to pop this out and just replace it. So let me show you how I do it. And I just want to be careful with it because I can cut the line with my shovel. I think you can see the line down there now. So I'm just going to rinse this off a little. And what you want to do is just turn this clockwise or counterclockwise. You really want to be gentle and careful. You really don't want to get a bunch of soil down in that line. So I think you can see there's our supply line. That's where the water comes from, okay? We're just going to take this new one. You see the threads. This is a rainbird. This is a 40-inch. This is a 4.2 SA Plus professional grade rotor. And this is like a 3/4 inch thread. It has all the markings along this red band. It tells you how it sprays 40 degrees to 360 degrees all the way around in a radius, and we will be able to dial that in. So now we just screw this head on. You just screw it on clockwise. And just like that, it's now fixed and repaired. So then we push this back down, and see, that's why we don't want to make a big huge mess, because we're going to put all the soil that we just took out right back in. A little bit of water, that's all right, it'll drain. So these lines are buried deep enough so when you have your yard aerated, you don't puncture your lines. However, I think this one got ran over by a car, pulled up onto the curb. This is pretty close to the curb when it was installed, which is fine. So you just want to make that straight as you can. You don't want it tilted or crooked, because this middle part will pop up, and that's where our water comes from. So I'm just going to rake as much soil that I can get back into the hole. And what happens is, if these heads get cracked or damaged, or the gaskets in them wear out, the water pressure goes down. And you can always tell if you need to replace a sprinkler head or look for a break in the line, because it's just kind of a puny spray. These things really spray out quite well, so you will always know if you have a break. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now let's move our piece of lawn back. I wanted to take this piece of lawn out as gently and as easily as I could because I knew that we would be popping it back in there. So there you are. That is how you replace a sprinkler head. And now all of y'all should be able to do it. Easier said than done. It's more intimidating than anything because you just feel like you may make a mistake. But now that you've watched this video, you will be able to do it. And then what I need to do is go and turn the sprinkler on so I can adjust this head. And on top of this head is a little dial, this little rubber dial, and you can rotate. Once the irrigation system is turned on, this head pops up and it sprays all the water, and you can come and adjust it. We certainly don't want it spraying out into the road. And there you are. It's fixed. All the water pressure's back and it's doing well. All right, y'all, that was perfect timing. So the guys that aerate my lawn just arrived, so they're gonna get started on the backyard first. So here we go. So the machine that Joel is using, and it's pulling out literally little plugs of soil that are about, it's like the size of your finger, to allow air circulation, water, seed, and fertilizer to get down in those holes and sprout grass. So that's what we do. That is what helps with germination. So now that the aeration has been complete, we are getting ready to throw down our seed, fertilizer, and soil improver. I'm going to be using the Scott's brand thicker lawn. It gets up to 50% thicker lawn, 3-in-1 solutions for thin lawns. So this is my seed and my starter fertilizer and my soil improver. So that is what we're going to be using. Tall fescue mix. This is a cool season grass. And this is about 40 pounds and it covers about 4,000 square feet. Now the thing that I love about the Scott's brand is, so it tells us here that if I'm doing a handheld spreader, it's a 5. If I do the Scotch Pro spreader, it's a 14. And if I do the rotary spreader, it's 9.5. And this is the one I'm going to be using, which is the rotary spreader. So I'm going to set the dial to 9.5. So let's go ahead and set this to a 9.5. There we go. And what this does is it controls how much product comes out of the hopper. All right, so now that we have the hopper all dialed in on 9.5, let's go ahead and get this seed put down. Okay, now we're working on the side yard here. Okay, y'all, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It feels really good to get this checked off my list. The aeration and reseeding is done for the year. So I hope that you found this video informative and fun to watch. And if so, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps me to continue to grow this channel and bring more content to you like this. And as always, thank you for watching Gardening with Grayson, and I will see you in the next video.